Yeah, we're at little Talladega. We just had 2 days here riding the bike, and then the day before that we were at Barber. Getting a couple laps in this week. Definitely feel like we made some progress. Just I need seat time right now.
Today we only did 4 sessions, and it was absolutely amazing. I mean, I was hanging with Cody Kopp, Preston King, and all of them, and we didn't make any major changes just to see if I didn't like certain stuff and see what I did.
This whole first and second sector is going to be key.
Okay.
But yeah, we'll just keep chipping at it.
Yeah, I'll figure it out. Yep, I always do, so it's going to be a good time.
Yeah, I mean, Coda was sick. My first ever GP I've been to, so how much goes into those GP efforts is ridiculous. So it was cool to see that, and then not only that, but cool to share the track with them on the same weekend. And they're laying down good grip, and yeah, an experience to say the least. Definitely, it was good to get the first crash out of the way in my first ever road race, so had to make that happen, I guess. And a little bit of getting used to now when you're on asphalt, so. Definitely was successful in my eyes. I didn't expect to go there and win, but we definitely were in the hunt and qualifying and stuff, which was promising. Just had a couple moments that didn't need to happen. The back would let go just at the most random times. I think almost the bump. Like it unload, even though it was similar like wetness, but it was just a bump would unload and it would go. But it was under full throttle when it was happening. Oi! Oi! Coming in.
Right now, I feel very confident going into Barber with a good setup that I trust, and hopefully it works at Barber. I mean, all we're going into Barber is to learn. No expectations, no nothing, just to go learn and have fun. I mean, that's what we tried to do at Coda, but I mean, there was other stuff that we really struggled with that really tore down my confidence a bit. And I came here and really saw what I could do, and it really gave me back my confidence I needed. So I'm going into Barber with a very good mindset, which is going to carry me far.
I think Barber's going to be a totally different test than what we've seen at Coda, because if you go back to Coda, it's a huge track. Really long back straightaway. So this track, a lot of the corners connect together, so it's going to be great to see which riders were good last weekend and then come here this weekend to a totally different track. Also, this track for these riders that haven't been here before is really hard to learn because of the elevation. So it's going to be interesting to see who can figure this track out the quickest.
This weekend, I've got quite a bit of confidence, and the track looks fun. I think I'm going to gel good with it, so I think we're going to be quick. I know Alessandro's good at this track, but I've been watching a few of his videos and I think we're going to be good. I think we've done what we needed to do with pre-race weekend. Now it's just about getting the bike good, and me personally just getting my mindset right and just doing the best I can. Hopefully we can top 3 every qualifying and race.
Yeah, you're doing an unreal, amazing job, dude, seriously. You're third, you're like a second and a half off, like already. Sector 4, you need to, that's where you need to gain the most. Everywhere else, you were right on point.
I'm looking forward to not having a mile-long straightaway like we had at Coda where I just get dropped in the draft. So I think it'll be a perfect track for these bikes, honestly.
I think this track is going to really suit these Kramers. I think we're going to have some really good racing this weekend. I expect to see some really good racing. If we get a big group going together, I think I've got the best horse in the pack. You know, I think she'll bring her axe and she'll be out there carving people up. Watching her when she is battling in the group is always so impressive. So I'm looking forward to seeing her at her best, you know.
Look at how consistent her last 4 laps have been. It'd be nice if we can get a little pull from Sam. I hope he'll play nice.
It's probably one of the favourite tracks I've rode at yet. Lots of elevations, it's really fun to be riding on, and looking forward to racing with all these boys out here. Great facility.
I'm Josh Mervis. I'm Solly Mervis' dad, number 25, Ice Barn Racing. And I don't ride a motorcycle. Don't know much about motorcycling, to be honest with you.
What is your background?
My background is in ice hockey. Coached college hockey at the University of Maine. Coached junior hockey. We developed players for the National Hockey League draft and for Division I, NCAA Division I. I've spent about 29 years at that level, done about every job there is to do at that level. 4 years ago, I made a mistake of buying a broken dirt bike for a young man who was playing video games because of the COVID lockout from school. And I thought he needed an engineering project. And 3 days later, he was riding in circles in the backyard, breaking the irrigation. And I walked out and I said, "What are you doing?" And he goes, visor went up, he looked at me and goes, "I want to race." My response was, "Race what?" And he goes, "Motorcycles." I'm like thinking to myself, oh my God, we don't race, our people don't race motorcycles.
Well, my dad didn't really see what I meant. When I said to my dad, race, he was like, "What do you even mean? Like, we don't race. Like I've never raced." We took it one leap at a time. We didn't know what we were getting into, and all of a sudden, like, we got into the sport. And with my dad, he really loves every aspect of racing other than the racing itself. Like, he loves the fans, loves the pit, loves everything, except for when it's time to get on the track and actually go do it.
Holy shit. Where's Solly? I'll be nervous for both of us. How's that? Because you know what you're doing and I don't. Oh! I just want his self-confidence to come back, you know? The only transfer from ice hockey to this is I know a good coach when I see it, and I understand the importance of good coaching, so I sought out great coaching for the reason of just safety, because most importantly, at the end of the day, I want our son returned safely to me, win, lose, or draw.
Solly's been amazing for 2 years. Interesting young man. I mean, extremely, extremely bright. The thing for Solly was this was all new to him. COVID basically was how he got introduced to motorcycles. And within 2 years, 2.5 years, he was over in MotoAmerica doing Junior Cup. He did his first full year last year. I think for him, he's gotten to a really good level early for where he's at. Now the frustration's setting in. He's got to find those last couple of seconds. And it gets a lot harder as you go faster. And the kids up in the front are all pushing and they've got a lot more experience. Experience is one of those things you have to earn. And he doesn't have that experience. So the balance of the frustration and the expectations, you have to balance a little bit. So for Solly, I think that's what he's trying to find right now, is how to balance those things.
Going back to early days, Solly, how was he as a kid growing up?
He's a wonderful young man. You could not ask for a better son. And he's our third of 5 children, our second boy. Very bright. He's had his challenges. He is neurodiverse, autistic spectrum. He was deaf when he was born. Language was delayed. He's had his ups and downs, but he's our little engine that could. He is, of our 5, he tries relentlessly. He's a fantastic brother, great son, good to his mom, good to me, really good to mama. Every level, he just keeps going, and we got into this, and the paddock has been incredible to him, and accepting him for who he is, and not worrying about what he isn't. And it's been great for him. His growth and maturity and development here, I can't say enough about.
I've always struggled with reading how people see different things socially, like how to read the particular cues that someone is giving off. Body language. I struggle to look at people in their eyes. At times I struggle in big crowds. I struggle when there's a lot of noise going on in terms of a lot of people talking. Even though I just said all these things are hard, it's actually something that has been a superpower for me. It's been something that has allowed me to be as good as I am at the sport that I have in as little time as I've had with the sport. It allows me to focus intensely on certain things. Like when I was a wrestler, it allowed me to develop those skills, and it's given me mental grit as well. Like, I mean, it's been hard, but it's been good. That's the hard thing about it, is like, it's when I lived through those moments, yes, those moments were hard, but now when I look back at them, they were all learning moments, with learning how I work, how I think, how I do things. And so I'd say that the autism is a superpower, and I'm proud to be autistic. And that's why I put the ribbon on the back of my bike, because I want everybody to know that I am on the spectrum. I want everybody to know that, yeah, I'm autistic. We're all the same when we shut our helmet visors. And that's the biggest thing that's been about racing, is like, we are all equal. We're all equal competitors. But I mean, I'm proud of who I am, and I'm proud of the person I've become.
As long as you're having fun. Still love it? All right. Can't do anything great in life without love. No matter what it is, you got to love what you're doing to achieve.
Got this, big dog.
Yeah, just do what you know how to do, all right? Just have some fun, stay in the mix, be smart.
Have fun ripping laps. Okay, because he increased freewheel, so that's how it should feel. But if you don't like it, we go back to 0.
I'm gonna go off the grid, okay, bud? Yeah. Love you. Have fun. Yeah. Be safe.
This thing's still on, right?
I love you. You're awesome. I'm proud of you. Pick them off one by one.
Yes, sir.
Remember, you write your story. Nobody else. Right?
Right.
Laps scheduled here at Talent Cup race number 1, and we're off and we're racing, and you can see everybody trying to get a good start. Looks like maybe it's going to be the 65 of Page who leads us in. No, up the inside it's going to be Sam Drain. So Drain looks like he is going to take point.
But Demario finds himself at the front after starting 3rd, and now it's going to be up to Page to learn as much as he can and get in behind that 27.
No, I got a TV right there. Oh my God. I think he passed another guy.
So right now, Demario having his way, holding that 1 second gap or so, 1.1 over these 3 behind him. As it looks like the 31 of Vosberg is starting to break Drain on the 59 ever so slightly. So a little gap between these 3. Oh, off the track goes Page.
Just be smart here, get some points.
He's just gonna have to get his confidence back somehow, right?
And Ella Dreyer, no stranger to making big passes on the brakes. Oh, rider down. That's just cool. As we get to the shot. The 65 of Page crashes his way out of 2nd place. Gets it turned. Ooh, interesting spot to turn that bike around, but he's back on course. 4.5 laps to go. Demario out front by 3.7 seconds ahead of this rider. Hank Vosberg, the number 31 machine. On his Titler Cycles Racing Kramer Apex 350, but now it looks like the 59 of Drain on the Yamaha Blue Crew Estenson Racing machine getting after it. He's closing the gap on this final lap.
Here we go. It's going to be a big pass, Greg. It's a tough spot to do it. It's very blind as you roll out there into turn 12, so it's a very difficult place for him to do it, and you can see now he's going to try to set him up all through here. Drain was really good through this right-hander. Now, if
oh, there he goes. Up the inside he goes. He's got position, but there's still a left-hand corner coming up. But the 27 with a dominant performance, cruising to the line to take the checkered flag. Demario is 2nd. Now the drag race to the line. The 31 thinks he's got it, but no, it's not going to hold on. It's going to be Drain over Vosberg.
Emotional, isn't it?
He didn't quit, man.
Good right, attaboy. Good job. You got this.
Great, right? Your rear tire is toast. In that last leg, he was like everywhere.
I seen him every lap in that corner. What?
I went on the outside and I was like,
yeah.
I dropped like
I saw it was like
behind him.
and then it was just But
good job.
Great race, man. Yeah.
Yeah, we're here sitting in the rain for day 2 at Barber, and I'm excited. I mean, yesterday wasn't my best performance, I would say. Struggled a lot with, I think, headwind down the back straight, just overall being too big for this bike, but we put up some great sector times, and that's promising, and great qualifying in the morning. We were, what, 3-4 tenths from the front, so that was a lot of confidence, but yeah, we'll put that behind us and going into something with a lot of variables, and I like that. I've always liked that in flat track. It's always been more my style, is when there's a lot more things going on that can mess with the bike or mess with the track. So excited for this rain. I think it'll help play into my skill set a little more right now. And when I'm still learning the dry asphalt thing, this is a little more my comfort zone at the moment. But yeah, we're gonna go out there, have some fun, and see if we can't make the flat tracker in the rain thing continue as a tradition.
I'll catch your vomit if you catch mine.
I mean, I'm just looking at her, I'm like, God, I hope she's just that focused on winning and it's not nerves, because...
Is she not usually like that?
No, she's got a death stare in her right now. I think she's just, like wants to get this going.
Well, she has waited all day.
They're all upset with me because I get anxious.
I'm this museum corner every lap, and this last corner kind of gives me the jeebies, man. Slick.
Owens, no. Get up, get up, get up, be okay. Attaboy.
Here, you get changed. Are you okay? You don't hurt. All right.
3, 2, 1.
I'm just tightening this. It's a little out of whack. Wait, feel the. All right. So where's he lining up? Where's he lining up now? Original
spot? He'll be at the back of the grid. No, because he missed the warm-up lap. The siding lap. If you miss the siding lap, you have to start from the back of the grid.
So those 3 didn't get out for
the siding lap. This is a quick start procedure.
Yep.
Quick start procedure, tell us a little bit about that.
Quick start procedure just basically means instead of the riders coming through after a siding lap and sitting on the grid for 5-10 minutes, instead now they just get a member of their team out onto the grid. They've gone out of the pits, get them lined up in the spot that they need to be, and then they're going to send them out for a warm-up lap.
Dude, just go have a good time, like zero pressure, right? You have nothing to lose, so just go see what you can do. I expect big smiles afterwards. Go up.
8 laps scheduled for this Parts Unlimited Talent Cup by Motul. The lights go off and we're ripping. Here go those Kramers into turn number 1. DeMario got a good launch, but it looks like the 65 of Page will lead us into turn number 1 and set the pace. As they go through that water on the streaming down through turn number 1, you can see Cody Kopp way back there after his get off just a few minutes ago. So it's Page and DeMario who lead the way.
All right, man. Make good decisions here, Brody. Come on.
So they're side by side right now. DeMario's going to just pull in front before they get to this crucial right-hander, go over this curb, and DeMario gets himself back to the front of the field.
Vosberg on the Tytler Cycles Racing machine out of De Pere, Wisconsin at 14 years old. In the wintertime, he races concrete flat track. He's done some ice racing. So Vosberg knows what it's like to be in slippery conditions. Although you say ice racing, generally they're pretty solid spikes, I guess you could say, on those tires, but a nice lead change from Vosberg.
We got this big battle for 5th a little further back. It's going to be Aladrea, King, Sanchez, Drain, Solly Mervis just off the back in 9th.
Be smart, be smart, be smart. Calm, calm, calm.
Oh, DeMario up out of the seat into the grass. That's going to cost him a ton of time now for DeMario.
And it looks like Ella Dreyer maybe with some problems. She's starting to tumble down the leaderboard.
Oh, man, both riders get sideways. Bodie Page goes down. What a tremendous job from Correa.
Damn it.
Must be a red flag, only because I saw these riders put their arms up early there.
Is that 60% though?
I don't know, buddy. I don't know.
Well, they'll call it if it's 60%.
But if the red wasn't for him, then they'll revert back a lap. But if the red was for...
Did somebody else go down?
Yeah.
There's another rider down. It's Solly Mervis out of 7th place.
So it's too bad for Solly. He had been running up there closer in that battle for 5th.
All right, so there were 5 laps complete, and it is an official race, a complete race. So the 31 on the Titler's Cycles machine out of Wisconsin is going to lead us to the podium. It looks like it's going to be Correa in 2nd place and DeMario in 3rd, Sam Drain in 4th, Sanchez in 5th, Dreyer in 6th, Carson King in 7th place.
2, 3, go!
The weekend went amazing. This is probably the greatest weekend of my life. 3rd yesterday, and today went really well in the wet. I was a little nervous because the water, I don't really like rain, and it went really well. Just a lot of people telling me smooth is fast, and I was smooth, so I went fast, and it went really well.
In 2nd place for Joe Hunt on the 4th bike.
Thank you, dude. Appreciate that.
Gracias, papi. Ahora se me va para Europa y ya estoy un poquito más calmado ya. Yeah, he needed this, dude. He needed this.
With him racing in Europe, I'm lucky enough to be able to travel to the MotoAmerica rounds with him, being here with him. You know, trying to figure out the machine, trying to get the team together, kind of get the data we need and the information we need to be able to give him a good platform to go out and do what he does has been a struggle. But progressively we're learning, we're getting a little bit better. And for me as a dad, from the dad's perspective, it's amazing seeing him out on the paddock in the MotoAmerica paddock. Team manager and trying to figure out logistics here. You know, it's a big country and there's a lot that goes into it trying to figure it out, but we're excited, we're happy to be here.
This race went really well. Like I said, the wet feeling was really good wet setup. From when I left pit lane, immediately we went, knee down, so the confidence was up. And yeah, just try to keep my head on my shoulders. Had a real big moment when Bodie went down, and Alessandro even almost went down right in front of me in the final corner, leaving the final corner. But yeah, really happy with the podium. We needed it as a team, and look forward to the next round.